So this is a march from the Revolutionary Communists of America, and I just want to give you just a quick glimpse into this because this is shit that's actually happening, and it's stuff that the Democratic Party is going to tell you that is not happening. Big sign, Revolutionary Communists of America. Look at that shit. It's not just a small thing. There's so many people there that identify as being communist. This is fucking crazy. Dude, they are fomenting an actual revolution in this country. Like they are trying to get rid of the Constitution. They are trying to get rid of capitalism as we know it, and it's caused a bunch of people to go out and commit acts of violence for the stupidest fucking reasons, man. So take for example, we have two people here on a train that are beating up a white kid just because he's white. Look at this. Why even do this? A group of people hitting him just because he's white. Is this the shit that you want? Is this the type of country that you would like your children grown up in? Like, is this the place that you want to raise your children? This is clearly a subway. I mean, is this how you want them to get to work every day? I don't want to ride this fucking subway. I don't want to be anywhere near this. Especially if I'm going to get attacked just for being a specific skin color. This is crazy. And they call us the fucking racist ones. What the fuck? The new Jim Crow in Dearborn. So Dearborn, Michigan is pretty much fucked right now because it's more than 50% Muslim. They blast the Muslim call to prayer at 5 in the morning through suburban areas as though it's not a nuisance and against local noise ordinance. They demand that you kowtow to their wishes, and they demand that you change your laws to better suit them. I read an article today, actually, before I started streaming this, but I read an article today that said I don't remember what, I think it was in Toronto, actually. In Toronto, they're petitioning the schools to stop serving pork products like bacon and ham and stuff like that because it offends some of the students because they're Muslim, which is crazy. Like, if you don't like it, don't eat it. Fine, fuck you. But no, you're not going to get offended by the types of food that we're eating and then claim that we're insensitive for not taking it away when it offends you. Okay? You radicalist bastards that yell how great God is before blowing yourself up in the middle of a crowd of civilians do not get to tell me what I can and cannot do because I don't give a shit what offends you. I don't care anymore. I don't want to talk about religion, but fuck you. Religion was never something that I wanted to discuss, but this is getting to a terrible point right now. I'm not saying it's all Islamist people. I'm not saying it's all Muslims, but I am saying there is a fucking problem with this religion, that there are so many people that think that it is okay by God for them to do this. There is an actual domestic terrorist problem in this country. Now, you can see this article was actually posted at the end of September in this year, 2025, okay? In 2018, 4 years before becoming mayor of Dearborn, this is the guy that said that if you're Christian, you're not welcome in this city because, you know, now we're mostly Muslims, so screw you. I get no political points for kowtowing to Christians anymore, so I'm not going to. I don't have to. So 4 years prior to becoming mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, Abdullah Muhammad, let that sink in. It's always something like that. It's always a name like that. Joined a rally in the city to denounce President Donald Trump's immigration policies. Of course he did. I mean, he had to. He was trying to get the Democratic Party's nomination. Then the state legislature, Hammond stood alongside Mohammed Elahi Imam, I don't know what that is, of Dearborn Heights, Islamic House of Wisdom. Oh, okay, so he's probably this guy right here. I mean, what's that, like the rabbi or something, like in Judaism? Is it the priest or some shit? Anyway, Hammond recently attempted to bully one of his critics into leaving Dearborn at a recent city council. Yep, that's what I just said. Guy came up and said, hey, this is crazy. How come they get to come out and do this kind of crap? How come they get to interfere in our lives as much as they want to? And we're not allowed to push our religion on anybody else. And he said, screw you, you Christian pastor. Most people in this city now are Muslim, so you can fuck off. I don't have to placate to your feelings anymore. And if you don't like it, you're not welcome in this city. That's what he said. That's literally what he said. Dearborn is not a place to live if you... Okay, here we go. Dearborn is not a place to live if you want to criticize government actions without being called an Islamophobe. See, they called him an Islamophobe because he was criticizing their fucking actions. Americans who expect politicians to distance themselves from people who say nice things about terrorist organizations that have killed U.S. citizens in the Middle East should also stay out of the city. Yeah, no, that's fair. Just being honest. Let me see if I can find the quote from the mayor that did it. Do you definitively, unequivocally, by name, denounce Hamas and Hezbollah, or do you support them? Dearborn resident Anthony Deegan asked the council members on September 23rd. This is the guy right here. So, Dearborn resident Anthony Deegan, that's the Christian guy that was asking the city council members this. On the city council was... obviously the mayor, okay? And he said, do you definitively, unequivocally, by name, denounce Hamas and Hezbollah, okay? The radicalist side of the Islamic religion, okay? These are the actual terrorists, the people that blow shit up, the people that, as a matter of fact, Israel, their whole war was against Hamas, okay? They had hostages. They hid their military, logistics building underneath a hospital just to use the children as shields. What they would do is... Dude, Hamas is so fucking terrible, man. Like, if you're a child and you aren't strong enough to, like, carry a weapon, they will make you run out into a field because you're a literal minesweeper. They use your body, your child body, as a minesweeper. Let that shit sink in. Okay, they use children as shields. That's the kind of crap that these people pull. That's the kind of horse shit that the Democratic Party is not criticizing for some reason. Okay, anyway, do you definitively, unequivocally, by name, denounce Hamas and Hezbollah, or do you support them? Simple question that... Oh, shit. Simple question that he asked. With its silence, the council lent credence to Barham's concerns about the naming of the intersection of Warren Avenue and Chase Road after Osama Sablani. Okay, this Osama Sablani guy is the reason that he was concerned about it, because, and I'll talk about him in just a second, like right after this. America wants two things: to partition Syria and to keep the oil and gas resource. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Dearborn, Michigan mayor attacks citizen for being quote-unquote Islamophobic for questioning why the street was named after Osama Siblani. I didn't want to get his name wrong, okay? So let's find out, who is this Osama Siblani? Who is that guy? Do I have... I do somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I got it somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Here is Osama Siblani at a rally in Dearborn praising the... And now this is, by the way, this was a long time ago. Praising the eliminated terrorist leader of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah. This is when President Donald Trump bombed that Iranian general, Hassan Nasrallah. This is this guy praising the Iranian terrorist general as a martyr and a hero. Dearborn mayor calls a resident an Islamophobe for objecting to naming a road after him. Okay, so this is the guy that we're talking about. And first among them are leaders, the great Saeed Hassan Nasrallah. Aloha snack bar. Yeah, so here we are. This is this bullshit. Now, this guy ended up going on to form a newspaper in Dearborn, Michigan, which ended up being, like, pretty fucking large. It's like the first like Muslim newspaper it's like partly wrote in Arabic and stuff too. So anyway, he founded a major local newspaper, and he was like a whole thing. And so they named a road after him, and people were criticizing the fact that they named a road after him because he praised actual known terrorists. So we're thinking, okay, well, if we can't have statues of our founding fathers because they owned slaves, why does this guy get a street named after him? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some questionable people, but why are we naming our streets after terrorist supporters? I'm just saying. So, yeah, no, absolutely. Follow me on X at real_Cestal. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Rumble if you don't like YouTube. Yeah, absolutely follow me here on Kick, too, and join the community. Okay, I'm right about everything. Just trust me, okay? Trust me in the very same way that you don't trust the government. Trust me, okay? Put all of that trust you're not giving the government, give that to me. I will take it. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.